Here we are in Northern Waters for the Era versus Silk round robin head-to-head. We are going for the green team in Northern Spawn, Republique, Zal, Castilla, Hildebrand, Henry for Regulo for Era. And finally for Silk in the Southern Spawn, in red, we're going to be running Puerto Rico, Petropavlovsk, Defense, Napoli, Bound by Atiu, Atelier Regolo, and Lucian. Well, those are some ships you don't see all the time. And look at some builds, starting with the green team. We're gonna have Zhao with improved survivability expert. We've got Castilla there. We've got Regulo with AFT, RPF. Both Regulos running that actually. We then have the Republique with no prop mod. Hildebrand. Hildebrand. That's a very expensive point investment, by the way, the Hildebrand. The second most expensive ship on the board. 27 points. And only Colombo. Then Henry 4 next to that. You sacrifice a lot to bring that Hildebrand, but then it brings its hybrid bullshit, and you're just like, oh, right, yeah, that sucks. Alright, Petropavlovsk here. Running the legendary module. You've got the Napoli going with reload mod in slot 6. Defense, relatively standard looking stuff. Got Vampire 2 running Hydra mod slot 5 along with Dazzle. Regular again with the RPF AFT stuff. We got the Lucian there with the Hydra mod, reload, Fearless Bowler, RPF. Then we got the Puerto Rico existing. I hate Puerto Rico. I hate playing Puerto Rico. It's such a painful ship to play. Right, I'll look at some initial deployments then. Right, over at A, we're going to be sending Zhao Castilla as the early whatever this is. They're going to be a kite force, basically, just like trying to like get away from there. Just absorb that push. We have a Hildebrand. I don't even know what to tell you about this. So Hildebrand's going to go spot this, and then they're going to have shells down here. And yeah. This Henry double Regulo is going to start their push down there. Repub's going to maybe cut there or go there. Hildebrand's also going to work his way down there. The Hildebrand can like spot this side and also join in the fights on this side. So the Hildebrand will, yeah. This is definitely a thing. Meanwhile, for the red team, you have the Regulo there with the early contest. Lucian with the Hydro. Puerto Rico with its radar and defense going up there. But like, they're going to run into nothing. There's like, it's literally just Zhao and Castilla kiting them. And we have Petro who's going to try and anchor this, but he's got all this pushing into him. And then we have, what, Napoli and Vampire? Alright. They did get a reset on the Regulo there. Blind fire peppering that smoke, looking for the resets on him. But that will allow Silk to take 2 cap to 1 advantage in exchange for a little bit of health on their Regulo. Are we really doing barcodes? Are we really doing barcodes? Well, Petropavlovsk there getting kind of turbo farmed by the Regulo and the Henry. Also the Hildebrand torps. Hildebrand just being an annoying pain in the ass. God damn, the Hildebrand's annoying. I just got torps up again? I hate this. Oh, Napoli gets slapped. A tiny bit. So, well, okay, you're being annoying with your Hildebrand, but are you going to make anything happen with it? That's the more important question. Like, the Castillas out have been, like, you know, kiting, but the Puerto Rico and Regalo have decided they don't care about that, and I'll just leave it and go to the other side of the map. And your Republic, Hildebrand, Regalo, Henry, Regalo haven't really done much while they were down here. Like, sure, they're getting a tiny bit of damage on Napoli, but it's a Napoli. It's, you know, designed to sit there and eat your shells for, like, 6 hours. Well, Hildebrand going for some sort of drop on the Vampire Smoke, potentially. Yeah, drops the smoke. Doesn't really be connecting anything, right? Yeah, no, it does not connect. But here comes the next Hildebrand squad anyway. And now the Vampire doesn't have a smoke anymore. But the Silk Regular has decided to go for the big cap. And honestly, what's going to stop it? Pretty much nothing, right? Like, actually nothing. Vampire A was on. He's going to be, you know... Hildebrand is going to be... Is the Hildebrand going to drop, or is he just going to spot? Hildebrand dropped. He could have just spotted that, and then he had the regular... But the Vampire didn't open up back. This is damage that you are losing by recalling that plane. That Vampire could have been a kill right now. Alright, whatever. So he went back to try and deny the regular capping. Actually, he does get the denial, so kind of worth it not getting that kill, I guess. Getting a little bit hairy, isn't it? So currently, lead is in favor of Era, but the positioning is all over the place. We do have this kind of weird, like, Castilla versus defense situation going on here. Like, they kind of just been, like, staring at each other for a while. It's kind of awkward. So remember, the points for the Hildebrand, you have to spend a lot of points. You have to spend 27 points, a quarter of your budget, to bring that hybrid. A lot of farming going on in the Petropavlovsk, but again, it's a Petropavlovsk. And look, we just see that Silk have just took all 3 caps at the same time. Like, but they just lost all 3 caps. So Era have made a slight error on that one and given up everything. We are about to see a collapse onto this Regular here. Are they actually going to get any damage onto them? Republic kills off the Petro, though. Republic might be dying for this. Some stuff going on. Good night. Should be able to retake B. Hildebrand going to throw his planes up, looking to spot some stuff. Republic should be probably going down here. This Castilla versus defense situation, it looks like Castilla is going to win this eventually. But Puerto Rico's now getting involved. Zao exists too. Okay, Lucian took a big hit during all of that. Napoli kills off the Republic. And keep everything in a shot right now. There's also, like, that down there, but we'll ignore that for now. Few minutes on the clock before Era need to make a move and step on something. Castilla is now caught in some awkward crossfire situation between the Puerto Rico and the defense. Regulo of Havoc there, going to be trying to get the recontest going in. He's not going to be in hydro range with Vampire do. I'm going to go for the blind fire recess to try and deny that cap. Cap is blocked, though, which is going to provide a little bit more time. Yeah. Regular gets caught in the Vampire's Hydro. The Vampire's Hydro is about to run out, though. Hildebrand planes exist again, for whatever reason. Vampire Hydro ends. Vampire just gets removed from the Vampire Hildebrand. What is that? What is that? That is not okay. Oh dear. Alright, Lucian losing health to something. What did Lucian get? Lucian's getting repubbed, apparently. No, repub died a while ago. That must have been his Zao salvo. The Castilla has made his way up to the Puerto Rico. This is definitely a situation. Napoli kills the green Regalo somewhere in the background. I don't really have time to watch that. Puerto Rico dies. Castilla dies. This Lucian's alive on 700 health. This Regalo's alive on 5,000 health. Wait, where's the Hildebrand? Okay, the Hildebrand's there. Okay, Regalo is taking this cap back. This is getting so messy. Regalo super low. Lucian super low. Napoli exists. Hildebrand getting a massive hit into the broadside of that Napoli. But it's still points in favor of Silk. They need some, like, Era needs some kills now. Not getting that 700 health Lucian sucks for Era. They are going to be focusing this Napoli. They might be able to get the kill on the Napoli here. Napoli smoke are not available forever. Ran out. So Henry IV should be able to kill this. In theory. Eventually. Maybe. Unless the Hildebrand does. Come on, somebody kill it. Okay, that brings Era slightly closer. They are now 17 seconds away from victory. They are 17 seconds behind. Hildebrand planes coming in to fly over the Regalo and Lucian. Should be spotting both of them. Henry's the only one that... Actually, Henry and Zao both potentially looking for shots on this defense. Potentially looking for a way to get on this Zao before that happens, though. Okay, Hildebrand going to be dropping... Going to be actually dropping, yeah. So the Hildebrand drops, looking for a salvo himself. Spots for himself, gets his main guns around, fires. The self-spotting is a talent. The DPMing down the Hildebrand in return. Henry salvo's coming into the Lucian. Hildebrand salvo's coming into the Lucian. Hildebrand is healing. Lucian is taking salvos from all over. Zao salvo's not going to quite take him out. Hildebrand takes him down. This Hildebrand's been doing some alarming amounts of work. And that is going to put Era back in the lead. Zao is going to be taking the B cap, the A cap as well. They will lose the Hildebrand for this, but they are currently blocking the A cap. Defense being forced to come around the corner onto the Zao. And I hate the fact that a hybrid is winning this game. Defense sends forth torpedoes, which actually look dangerous. Does get... Oh, that's a trade. Trade. But that should be... okay, so Regalo gets himself back in the cap, and that's over, basically. It's all down to this Regalo. He loses to this Regalo. It's over. Like, flat out, this is over. Which means that Era will be, you know, taking a 1-0 lead in this series. And my brain's going to hurt because I didn't want to ever have to think about the fact that we might be seeing more hybrids. And I just went, no, I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it. This is, by the way, the Era are the EU number 8 seed, and Silk are the Asian number 2 seed, so... I would like to congratulate Era on that victory. However, I do not agree with the disgusting tactics they used using hybrids. How dare they use the tournament's format? Ugh. Well, that existed. That existed, didn't it? That existed. Well then, that happened. That happened. That hurt, man. That actually hurt. Like, I don't like it. Don't like it. Keep your feathered winged rats away from me. Ugh. Ugh. There's a reason that Hildebrand's the second most expensive thing in the game, in the point system. Hildebrand costing 27 points, Columbo costing 28 points. Mind you get 100 points total to build your team around. So, if you bring a Hildebrand, that's going to cost you 28 points. You then have... it's going to cost you 27 points. And then you have 73 points for the rest of your 6 ships. It's like, ah... Yeah. 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 That's painful. Alright, anyway. Right, well. Yep. Map number 2 will be taking place on Sleeping Giant. And I hope we don't have to see any more Hildebrands. I might cry. I might cry. I might cry. I might actually cry. Huh. I'll be back in a second. Mild toast issue there. Quick update, waiting on 2 players from Error. Things are still waiting about. Apparently we dropped. Alright. So here we are. Game number 2 of this head-to-head. Error and Green in Northern Sport. Got me running Republic. Hildebrand once again. Henry 4, Gudenlu. Regular. Red. Still Southern Spawn. We'll be running Wisconsin Defense. Henry 4, Venezia. Incheon. Rosovoy and Dalney. Incheon? Sylvia, go. Alright, let's have a look. Before. Regular. Hildebrand. Disgusting creature. Republique. Blue. Look at the red team builds. Delny. Netzia. Wisconsin. Roosevelt. The legendary module. Defense. Incheon. And the Henry IV. And there's going to be some sort of massive brawl happening right there. The brown planes exist. Oh, Grozovoy turning across those torpedoes in a dangerous looking fashion. Takes one. Only one, luckily. Yeah, Hildebrand planes being very disruptive there. Forcing a broadside turn to dodge that, and then he ends up turning a broadside across the torpedoes. Quite disgusting, actually. The Era are slowly making their way down the center of the map. We're also busy sending the Henry IV and both Henry IVs around the Q line. Well, it looks like we're going to have some Henry on Henry violence happening soon enough. Although, it looks like the Era have already managed to slip themselves in there. It should allow them to take the A cap quite happily. Question is how much damage they take on their own Henry for that. Oh, well, their secondary Henry, the one that's going to be kiting the one line. Johnson kind of being tortured over here as well. Bulk. Era's Henry IV is in the C cap. The A cap, sorry. And getting quite a bit of damage trading all over here. Like the Incheon is able to get the resets though, so how he's spotted right now. Must be the Delny spotting, question mark. The Hildebrand planes to be annoying as fuck. Spots the Delny. Reservoir 2. That is not okay. That is so not okay. Have a look quickly, see how much damage the Delny just took from that. Yeah, the Delny just got hit for what? 15k by the Hildebrand? 15k. That's not okay. Well, here comes some sort of Papega Fiesta, as the defense tries to make his way into the center of the Thunderdome, and there's, like, you know, a Henry IV waiting. Mouth. Second Henry IV on his stern. And it's getting desperation time. Defense goes down, there's not much to talk about the Henry IV trade. Henry IV's both going to be up about the Incheon right now. It looks like secondary Henry IV being forced all the way up the one line to Kite. AP on the broadside of the Incheon there, doing a lot of damage. Last couple of shells going to be landing to take out the first of the Henry IVs. So they're kind of catching up. An interesting situation here for the Henry IV of your Greek.
They're about to win, in spite of my economic.
Well then. Henry IV for error does go down. We have a little bit of an interesting situation. Okay, Goodenloo takes out Venezia somewhere. Good attention I was being. Joe, current situation. Argolo and the Glue are trying desperately to get to the Silk home cap for the Delny, and Grozavoy can deny it. Delny has opened up. Hildebrand going to be dropping his bombs on that stuff in the most disgusting kind of fashion. Let's see how much damage he does. 0, okay. Virgil does take the C cap though. Put them in lead. They're gonna make Cell cap to step on one of these caps. So find somewhere to get a kill. I'm getting yelled at by my next game. Yeah, so sorry, next game. Right, anyway, this Henry Ford's about to die. Basically, assume Silk lose now, I think. Corpse going in. Right, I'm getting yelled at by my next game, so I'm going to jump into the next game as soon as possible. Unless this game doesn't end right now, but it should do. Come on. 12 seconds. Please don't. Just let me go to the next game. Just let me go to the next series. Just let me go to the next series. Okay, error of 1. Okay. Listen. Now I need to quickly go to my other series because I'm getting yelled at. Isabel. But they've already started with me. Go to